She's a phantom.
Alright, what you guys just saw was me getting absolutely obliterated by Danny Phantom in my first ever Gateway race in C-Class Fixed. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was pretty salty about that. I didn't even wind up recording the rest of the race. I actually recorded that clip on my phone because I was just in absolute disbelief. I displayed my salt on Twitter about it. But, you know, it is what it is. It happens. Netcode is a problem in iRacing sometimes. So, after that race, it was a bit of a mess. I wound up finishing 12th, I believe, in that race. So, I decided that I was not going to go to bed until I did another race. So, after I got home that night at around, like, midnight, I think it was the 12:15 session, I decided to do another Gateway race. You see here, we qualified 5th out of 21 drivers, 34.288 seconds. I was pretty content with that lap. I knew I was capable of a 34 flat, but I couldn't quite get there. It was a little bit hard for me to get really consistent fast laps in Gateway, and I know your first lap is always going to be the fastest here because this track eats tires up just like Iowa did. But I will say this, I enjoyed racing Gateway a lot more than I enjoyed racing Iowa, just for the sole reason is that you can actually pass here. On Iowa it was so hard to pass because even if you went to the inside of somebody in either turn, you're not going to be able to complete a pass unless you're really pushing it and you're going a lot faster than the guy above you. And in Iowa you're able to carry a lot of speed on the upper groove of the track. Honestly, I don't even think there is a groove up there. You're just able to carry a lot of speed up there because there's a lot of grip. So it makes it hard to complete any pass there. So we were here on Gateway, and on lap 2 there's already a caution. We're going to see what happened. Going into turn 1, the number 3 truck loses it. You know, if you push it a little bit too hard in Gateway here, oh, he collects the 9 right there. If you push it a little too hard going into a turn in Gateway, you're going to get loose. Chances are you're going to spit out, and you're going to see that a lot in this race. So we get to restart on lap 6. We were starting in 4th because we didn't get quite past the 6th truck when the caution came out. So heading into turn 1 here, the 6 loses it, going loose into turn 1. I told you, if you push it in a little too hard, you're going to lose your truck going into these turns. So you need to be careful. You need to be a little bit conservative going into these turns. Lap 9 here, you see I make a mistake. I think I pushed a little too hard there. Like when I was in the moment, I thought they were checking up early. I thought the one was checking up early, but honestly, I think it was a racing incident. I thought I just messed up. But I'm going to take the blame for that one, obviously, because I am the one who rear-ended it. And then a lap later, the 10 truck loses it, and it gets destroyed by the 8 truck. No idea what that guy was doing, so we're going to hop on board here with the 8 truck. You see, for some reason, he just goes low. He could have just followed in line with everybody else, but I guess he panics when he saw the smoke in front of him, didn't know where to go, came down and hit the 11. And you see the one here gets loose on exit. He locks up the tires. Good move there. Might have been a little bit better off going down into the grass. But, you know, when you're chilling down there on the track like that, you're not expecting anybody to come down and hit you like the 8 did. I don't know what he was thinking. So, lap 10, we decided to come in for our first pit stop, but we did get some damage after rear-ending the 4. I did apologize to the 4 after this race. I felt super bad after that. But it is what it is. We got to work with it. So we have a minute's worth of damage. We're sitting in our pit box so we can get some repairs. But you see here, the pace car's coming up. Are we trying to go a lap down right now?
Fuck no, baby!
That's what I thought. So we're gonna leave early. We still have like 30 seconds worth of damage on our truck, but I'm not trying to go a lap down again. Not after what happened in the last racing Gateway. I'm still trying to compete. So even though we do have some damage, I'm still gonna try and see if I can get a solid finish here. Hopefully top 5. We restart in lap 15 around 14th position, so we're in the tail of the field. But the good news is that we're not a lap down, and I know we're faster than a lot of these guys in the back of the pack. Even though we have damage, we're going to try to make some moves. You see, we take it on the inside of the 18 there. We are now 13th, behind the 13. And you see the 4 truck going in for pit road. I feel so bad, man. I didn't mean to hit him. I really didn't. That's just an amateur move on my mistake. I really should have just let off early, even though I should have let off early because these guys were so close to me when they were in front. So 18 through 19 here. We're coming to the stripe for the 19th lap. We're on the inside of the 13. I don't even know what position this is. I'm pretty sure this is around 12th or 11th position. Racing really hard with the 13 here. Going into turn 1, we're going to charge it in a little bit harder than him. See if we can make that pass on the inside. We have the 2 truck behind us, tempting to make it 3 wide, but he can't quite get there. We clear the 13 coming out of turn 2, and let's keep it going. So now we're on lap 24, and we have this 8 truck. Now, after what happened, I didn't know at the time that the 8 truck ran into the 1. So I'm just going to try to race my best, see if I can pass him. And you see the 8 truck is pinching me a little bit coming out of the corners, and then he comes down for some reason. That freaks me out. So I go up top, and then he goes back up top. And then in turn 3, I already decided that I need to get past this guy as soon as possible because he's pretty sporadic. So I'm on the inside of him in the middles of turn 3 and 4. We're really close together. He comes out of turn 4 super low. So on lap 28, I charge it in super hard into turn 1. I almost lose it. I'm going in loose, but I hang on to it. I slide up the track. I think he's going to go for the slide job, but I hang it on the outside, and I complete the pass on the 8. Let's move on to our next victim. So caution flag comes on lap 32. We didn't get another pass during that. So we're going to check out what happened on lap 32, and for some reason, the 6 truck just decides that he wants to sit on the track. Caution flag comes out right when he stops, and then he gets going. So I don't know if he black screened. I don't know if he just got bored and wanted to restart. I don't know what that guy was doing, but I ain't going to worry about it anymore. Let's get this pit stop done. This is a very crucial pit stop. This might be the last one of the race. We're not going to worry about any repairs here. We're just going to try and get out of here as soon as possible and get some track position. We're going to take our 4 tires, and then we're going to book it. We beat the 19. We beat somebody else off of pit road. And thanks to an amazing pit stop, we restart in the 4th position with 14 laps to go at Gateway. Now, I did not expect to be in this position after getting caught up in an incident early on in the race on like lap 9. So we were able to fight from the 14th position, get all the way back up to 3rd place here, and the caution comes out again on lap 37. We're going to hop on the replay and see what happened here. You see that 6 getting caught up in a little bit of trouble with the number 8 truck. You see the number 4 is able to get through that. The 6 and the 8, those guys have been the two trucks that we've had to look out for throughout this entire race. You see the 8 just comes down on the 6 thinking he's clear. I don't know what the 8 was thinking. That just sucks for the 6 truck. That probably wouldn't have happened if he didn't stop in the middle of the track causing that last caution. But, you know, it is what it is. You pay for your mistakes. He got caught up in the 8. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. So we get the restart on lap 42. 8 laps to go here at Gateway. We restart in 3rd. We get a good restart. But coming out of turn 4, we still can't even complete a lap here. So as the caution comes out again. And this is a massive wreck here. You see the 4 comes down on the 8, collects the 18. The 4 goes flipping. And the 4 is flipping side over side, end over end on the infield at Gateway. Insane stuff here. So I don't know why that 4 wound up coming down on the 8. I don't know if he got overwhelmed because all those trucks were around him and he just didn't know where to go. And you see the amazing thing here is that the 6 drives under the 4 car as he was flipping. You see he lets off the gas a little bit as he sees these cars going around him. That's just absolute luck, bro. He had a guardian angel looking after him or something. So we get the restart with 4 laps to go here at Gateway. We're hoping for a clean finish. And you see we get a kind of an equal start to the 5 truck next to us. Remember, we do have damage compared to these other leaders. It is amazing that we're still able to keep up with them, even with like 30 seconds or 20 seconds worth of damage on our truck. So we're on the backstretch here, side by side with the number 5 truck. We have the 13 behind us, but I think we're going to wind up leaving him in the dust as me and the 5 are picking up speed. I don't think we're going to be able to hang with the top 2 drivers here, the 14 and the 17. So we're just in a side-by-side battle with number 5 coming out of turn 4, and I believe he's going to beat us coming out of the turn here. Those guys behind us are getting a little wild. We're going to hop on board here. This is my view. I'm trying to chase down that 5 truck, and with our damage, I don't think we're going to be able to hang with the top 3 guys. I'm content with a 4th place finish, but then the 5 gets loose going into turn 3. He punches it a little too hard, hits the brakes too hard going into the turn. That is a caution on lap 49. We're on the replay here. He just gets loose on entry. Like I said earlier in the video, if you charge it a little too hard, give it too much brake, you're going to get loose. And you see right when he hits the brake, there it goes. It just starts going around. He tries to save it, puts in too much counter steer, and that's going to be it. That was going to be the end of the race here, ladies and gentlemen, at Gateway. We get a solid 3rd place finish. I'm definitely pretty happy with that. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for some more iRacing content. And I'll see you guys next time at Chicago. See ya.
I ain't changing, I'm evolving. I'll be going to the coffin. I'll be going, ain't no stopping. wish I wasn't chosen, running from my omens. I've been on the east side, that's where I've